Reduce the number of traffic fatalities on city streets. Today, a hearing was held to discuss Mayor de Blasio's Vision Zero plan. CBS News' Kathryn Brown has a story from City Hall.
Driver was given his car back that night while my wife was still fighting for her life in hospital.
It's still difficult for Jacob Stevens to talk about how his wife died. 28-year-old Clara Hayworth was mowed down by a drunk driver 2 years ago near her home in Brooklyn. The driver's punishment.
He'd been driving for 20 years without a license. He'd been drinking that night. And he walked.
To Stevens, that's still unbelievable. It's why he's here at the first of a series of public hearings for a new traffic plan called Vision Zero. The brainchild of Mayor de Blasio, it calls for 63 new initiatives, which include lowering the speed limit from 30 to 25 miles per hour, installing more speed and red light cameras, and tougher penalties for those who break the laws. Council members outlined details of the multi-pronged approach to safety. The Department of Transportation is tasked with redesigning dangerous streets and intersections. The Taxi and Limousine Commission is responsible for keeping reckless drivers off the road. And the NYPD is charged with stepping up enforcement and enhancing investigation tactics.
It is truly going to take everyone, motorists, taxi drivers, bus drivers, truck drivers, pedestrians, cyclists, everyone to take a little more responsibility.
The focus on safer streets comes as Mayor de Blasio is fending off questions about his own commitment to public safety. His security detail was caught by CBS 2 cameras blowing by stop signs and breaking traffic rules last week, just days after pitching Vision Zero. Stevens, a still grieving husband, says preventing accidents like the one that killed his wife is everyone's responsibility.
I think the major problem is the enforcement of the existing laws. And I think that's been a huge gap in NYPD policy, and that's something that I hope that the oversight of this administration will change.
Well, a representative from the Department of Transportation testified just a few moments ago and says it's working with the community and has already identified several hot zones. They're also in the process of working with the NYPD to figure out how they can immediately remedy those extremely dangerous streets and intersections. We're live in Lower Manhattan. I'm Kathryn Brown, CBS 2 News.